Fist of the North Star. Wow, this is an old school anime. I remember this when I was a kid. Probably when I was like 4 or 5, I remember this. When does this come out? Push start first to start. Oh, it's just 2-player. Well, I'm just playing by myself. Is this like... Oh, it's not. Okay, so this is kick. Jump is... Whoa, okay. Oh, okay, so it's like Kung Fu. Alright. Alright, actually, I had quite a bit of stuff to go over this week. You know, I was trying to find a comment right before I started this video, and someone mentioned that they have this arcade solar power. I thought that was really cool, but I don't know if that means like, you know, his house is the electricity is powered by solar, or he has like a solar panel on the arcade, and like maybe have his arcade outside. So whoever that was, let me know, because I was very interested to find out like, hey, what do you mean when you have your arcade solar power? That would be pretty cool though, because I was like thinking like, hey, you know what, that's the LCD monitor, it runs on a Raspberry Pi, it can't be, oh, it can use a lot of electricity, right? Oh, that was easy, you know. I thought about having it on all the time, but it just, you know, it depends on how hot the Raspberry Pi gets. And I thought about plugging in another additional USB fan, just blowing at the Raspberry Pi, so I can have that machine on all the time. And you know, there's already ventilation in the back of that arcade one-up, because they cut little slacks or, you know, holes in the back so that, you know, air could flow through. And I think like, well, I don't have it on today, and I just put in LED lights. Like, how much power can that take, you know? I always talk about, I always wonder, you know, the old school Nintendo, right? How much power the old school Nintendo used, because it used a really heavy power adapter, right? And now everything is powered by USB, and I guess the only thing that consume a lot of power on that arcade machine is the LCD monitor. Or LCD monitor. I got it right the first time. Although I never thought about using solar power to connect it. That would be pretty cool. Is he blocking? There's been like 2 minutes of this game. That's okay. We're good at side scrolling. Oh, but you know what? Speaking of solar power, I have my whole house powered by solar too. But then what really pisses me off is like, yeah, yeah, I noticed that I save a lot on electricity bills, right? Especially in the daytime. And I live in Texas. And last year, you know, February of 2021, we had that freeze, right? Like, you know, when literally Texas freeze over, you know. And one of my neighbors, she asked me like, hey, I noticed that you have solar panels, you know? Like, so when the we have rolling blackouts. And she asked me if we have any power because we have solar. I'm like, yeah, we didn't have any power because that's not how it works. Like, you know, it's only for when you actually have, you know, I don't even know what happened. How that graphic worked right there. And it would be nice though, you know, it just, you know, they don't collect anything. So I talked to my wife about it, and she was like, yeah, don't you remember the sales guy? He told us about you could get a battery pack for it, you know. And I'm thinking like, well, the battery pack is worth it now because, you know, what we've gone through with the power. What is a bomb? So as you know, as soon as we get some, you know, I want to save up to get the battery, right? So if that ever happens again, it doesn't even have to be a blackout. Sometime in the summertime in Texas here, we have blackouts too. And dude, not having AC in the summer, it really sucks. Because in the winter, like, it's cold, right? But we have blankets and clothes that you can put on to warm yourself up. When it's hot, there's nothing like that. You can't just keep taking off clothes and hope that you'll feel better. Okay? So if you get solar panels in your house, you should really think about getting a battery just in case a blackout occurs. And the other thing I want to talk about solar is I feel like a information video for solar power, right? Some electric companies they don't do the rebate where they if you generate a lot of power from the sun, they give you a credit. They don't pay you, you know, they just give you a credit to apply to your next bill. And my company doesn't do that because I think my area is kind of new that I'm living here, so they don't really offer that at all. And I think we got a notice in the mail that's changing their mind, so it was really great. Where the hell am I going? So my solar power plant, like, you know, they do studies, they do like some kind of satellite imaging to see when and what time the sun hits what area of my roof, and then they go from that, which is really cool because they could design the power plant to like energy efficiency. So they don't put all the panels, they do like, you know, 75-80% efficiency because they know that, you know, the sun generate enough, right, to where the electricity company is not going to give me a rebate. So they don't want us to, you know, give them free money, which is like, oh, that's pretty cool. Thanks for, you know, looking out for that for me. Ooh. Okay, I don't know where that guy is. I have no idea where I'm going. See, I thought you could go that way. Dude, they all look the same, man. I don't know where I'm going. So, yeah, thanks you guys for watching.